Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Sharp Sports Media. And yesterday, the New Jersey Devils had their season opener and they took the W 4-3 against the Detroit Red Wings. And I am just so hyped to have Devils hockey back. It is the one team right now that gets me out of my seat. I am looking forward to every single game that this team has to play because I know this team is going to be at the top of the standings, competing for that Stanley Cup championship every single day, and it just gets my heart racing the right amount. And yeah, I had to talk about the season opener. Will I be making videos on every single game? No, there's not. There is 82 games in the season. I will not be making those, but we'll try to make one at least once a week for something like that. But for at least season opener had to be made. And to start out, the Devils did not start out great. I thought the first period they came out slow, very sloppy as well. They got outshot significantly by Detroit, and it looked like everything just wasn't, or you just needed a little bit to gel together. I say it just didn't feel right at first. And credit to Detroit, who's trying to make their next step in their progress this year from the previous year. They came out with a bang. They came out firing at all cylinders, and that's not something you'd expect from a Detroit Red Wings team. Ville Husso had a pretty good day for them in net, but the Devils looked slow the first period. The second period, I thought they came out a lot better, a lot faster. They took a lot more shots. The only difference is the sloppiness in the first period was more breaking out the puck. You had trouble making passes on the wing, from the wing to the center, just getting the puck out and being able to carry the puck out. It seemed that we would always lose the puck trying to break the puck out and it'd be dumped right back in, or it was held and the Red Wings would cycle and continue to hold offensive possession. In the second period, while we were better, the sloppiness wasn't in our own end. It was more like fat. It was more in the forecheck and it was more in the offensive zone where we allowed odd man rushes, too many odd man rushes for the Detroit Red Wings. That's the one takeaway on the bad I have from the second period. The good, almost everything else. We looked way faster than Detroit. The creativity was showing in that Hughes, Bratt, Toffoli line, and Jack Hughes. Watching Jack Hughes again just puts a smile on my face. The first goal that he scored was more not a great play by Husso, but just great awareness by Hughes to just hit it off the back of his helmet to know. I think because he was looking at the iPad after one of the power plays in the first period, so you would think on the power play, which was the first goal for Hughes, he was seeing that maybe Husso was getting off his post a little bit too early. Makes that adjustment, fires it, goal, ties the game up after the first goal to make it 1-1. Then his second goal was all him. Comes down the right side, cuts into the left, into the center, and then shoots it back right side underneath the pad. I don't know if it was the blocker or glove, but underneath that and the pad. Perfect spot for and the hardest spot for goalies to stop is in between the pad and the blocker. Perfect goal by him. Speaking on the goal we gave up, I'm not too worried about that. It was kind of a scrum. VTech kind of pokes it out and it goes right to Sprong. Sprong just happens to kind of tap it and it squeals in. I'm not that worried about it. It was a kind of a bouncy goal, just a big mosh. That is what it is. It's going to happen. I thought VTech had a great game. Overall, stopped a lot of pucks, a lot of odd man rushes, a lot of big opportunities. This game could have been 2-3 nothing at the end of the first period because the Devils did not come out strong, like I said, and he kept the score 0-0. He played great throughout. Both goals, even the second one by DeBrincat, threw like a double screen on the power play. Not really his fault. The third goal, that is what it is. Devils have to stay strong in the last minute of the game, but otherwise I'm not too worried about that. Third period, again, just I need to see more shots from Bratt and from others. Just start shooting more. It seems like they're in the third period they were trying to get too creative, try to pass the puck too much. Weren't all right. I'm open. Take the shot. It's all right. Next pass and next pass. You get an opportunity, you got to take a shot, and I want to see Bratt shoot the puck more after this game. Going over some of the other performances, Dougie Hamilton obviously had the goal. Great shot, continued to shoot. Dougie Hamilton scored in multiple season openers now for the Devils. He's been fantastic. He's going to continue to be fantastic. Keep feeding him. I thought the power play, once they shot the puck a bit more and started not trying to be as finesse, that'll come, I think, more with time, knowing where people are, being able to make the extra pass. But right now in the beginning, just really 1-2 pass, get the shot on net, crash for rebounds and stuff like that. Because it's so early, you're not going to have that knowledge and sense of where everybody's going to be 24/7 just yet. From the young guys, I thought Hughes had a pretty solid game. Luke Hughes, that is, not Jack. I thought Luke Hughes had a pretty solid game. He had a couple rushes that he looked really good. Um, just need him to be a little stronger on the puck in the defensive zone sometimes, but he looks like he's going to be an absolute stud. Absolute stud, especially on the offensive side. Had one move where he had just pulled the puck, fake shot, went towards the middle and tried to get it on net. Just stuff like that. He's very shifty with his body. Can really deceive, whether it be a winger or a defender or just the opponent. He's very good at deception, like all the Hughes brothers are. So I thought he was very good in his season debut. Holt, I thought he was solid. I thought he was better as the game went on. I thought he gained confidence. Definitely a little nerves, I thought, in the beginning, in the defensive zone. Definitely needs to be. You saw nerves in his shot. Didn't really hit the net too much. And you know that great shot. Just get the puck on net or hit the net, and he's gonna score. He's got a wicked shot. So a little bit of nerves, but got better as the day went on. I thought he's gonna worked well with Palat and Holiday's gonna get better working with those two vets, I think. But I didn't think it was a bad day from Holtz. I thought he got better as the day went on, and that's good. That's the important thing. Improvement as you go along, and I think you're going to see Holtz really cement himself as a place in this team. This is a team that has Stanley Cup aspirations. I put money on them to win the Stanley Cup. I have confidence in this team that they can be a Stanley Cup championship caliber team. It's definitely started off slow, but winning these types of games where you're not playing your best game for 60 straight minutes, especially against a Red Wings team that really came out to play, kind of shows how talented and how good this team is, how good Jack Hughes is, how dangerous Dougie Hamilton is at the point. I thought the fourth line even was very feisty today. I thought they played a good 60 minutes. I thought that was probably they had the best just game throughout. I didn't really again, they're not as much a speed line as the others and you don't expect as much, but they were very gritty. I thought they played very well. Speaking of grit, Jack Hughes had two penalties, took himself right out of the Lady Byng Award in one game. So, but I'm okay with seeing the feistiness from Jack Hughes. The first one, kind of like a reverse hit. Just I don't think if he didn't catch Sider that high, I don't think it would have been called. 50-50, both of them. The second one, the guy was laying on top of him. I don't remember who. When he got off him, he gave him a little whack. If it's the playoffs, you probably shouldn't do that, but I'm okay with him defending himself a bit. Probably should have been called coincidentals, but I'm okay. Show a little feistiness. Show Jack Hughes. Show emotion. Show that this matters to you. That last year, while it was good, it's not acceptable this year. What happened last year is not acceptable this year. There are new standards, new heights to be reached, new expectations, and we don't want to just meet those. We want to punch through that ceiling. We want to exceed expectations by all means, and I believe that this team can do it without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. So today we're gonna the Devils play Phoenix or Arizona. The Coyotes at home. I expect another win. I know it's back to back, but I don't have a lot of I don't expect a lot from the Coyotes this year. I will say I'm very interested to watch Logan Cooley as he is going to be a stud in this league. I firmly believe that, but I'm curious to see how the speed is from a back to back. Can we come out guns blazing? Can we come out at full speed? It's only the second game. How do we react to a team that's supposed to be significantly lower in the standings compared to us? I'm very curious in all that. Curious to see who starts at net and how Holtz and Hughes jump on their performance and move and improve on their performance in game one. That'll be all for this video. I'm so excited to make these Devils. I think these are the most exciting videos for me to make, probably just because I am So hyped about this season. Let me know your thoughts on Devils Game 1 in the description, or you can shoot me a tweet on Twitter. My Twitter will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.